What's up, guys? It is Q&A time, and I'm going to do that. That was the stupidest intro. On my Instagram, at Samuel Tabor, I told you guys to ask me some questions, and I just looked at it for the first time. There are 2,191 questions, okay? I'm not going to get to all those, but I am going to just randomly scroll through and just answer some questions on this. So I'm going to choose my favorite ones that I see, because there's no way I'm going to get through all these, but here we go. Here we go. Alright, first question comes from Joe Alfredo, and he asks, how tall are you? I've answered this in the past, but the reason why I'm answering it now is because recently when people have been coming up to me in person when they see me at like a skate park or something, they're like, wow, you're like way taller than I thought you were when I watch you on YouTube. But I'm like 6'2 or 6'3, one of those two. So yeah, if you ever see me in person, you don't have to be so surprised. But if you are surprised, that's cool. I don't really care. Reckless Flamingo Skate asks, what is your favorite go-to trick? A single trick, probably like a kickflip. Actually, like as soon as I step on a board, I usually do a shove it. I don't know why. I just do a quick little shove it. But yeah, tread quarters, when I get there, I usually do like this little line, and it's like the easiest line ever. I basically just do a board slide on the flat rail, like a shove it, turn around on the bank, no comply 180, and then throw a kickflip somewhere in there. Anyway, and a nose manual. So any of those, but I would say shove it or kickflip. Carlos Vasquez 125 asks, how did you feel when you landed your first ollie? I actually do not remember landing my first ollie at all. I don't even remember learning how to ollie. That's probably why I suck at ollies now. And like when I try to do a flat ground ollie, I mean I can obviously do a flat ground ollie, but they're not good. Like they're just not, like I have way better kickflips than on flat ground than I do of an ollie on flat ground. I think I can actually kickflip higher than I can ollie, but yeah, I really don't remember learning how to ollie. I know I did at some point, but I don't think I really cared to get good at ollies, which is kind of weird because I feel like that's the most fundamental basic trick you should get good at. But I don't know. I do remember when I landed my first kickflip, which I've talked about a million times, and that was the best feeling ever. But ollie, I don't really remember, so to answer your question, I can't. I'm sorry. Spencer Skates. This is kind of a personal question, but we get personal up in here, okay? Spencer Skates asks, have you ever smoked or done drugs? The answer to that is no, to both of those. And a lot of people, I've said that to people in real life, and they're like, there's no way you've never smoked, brah. That's not how they sound, but that's what they say. And honestly, no, I've never done any type of substance like that. I just don't really have an interest in doing it. And someone else, like other people can live their life however the heck they want, but me personally, I have no desire to put something in my body that I feel like I don't need, because so far my life has been great without drugs or smoking or anything like that, so I don't really think I need anything else to make it better if I already am really happy with how it is. But that's just me. That's just my personal thingy. I'm not going to judge you if whatever you have done, it's your thing, brah. Bruh. Ellis.jy asks, what is the very meaning behind skateboarding for you? Not to get too cheesy, but the meaning behind skateboarding for me is the ability to do whatever the heck you want, hopefully without others judging you, but even if they do judge you, who cares? There's a freedom with skateboarding that it's like art, like painting, in my opinion. You can do anything you want on a skateboard. There really are no boundaries. There's things that people on Instagram will like to tell you are stupid or lame or whatever, but you can do anything you want on a skateboard, and it's skateboarding. You're riding a piece of wood, and the people that laugh at you for doing something that they don't think is cool, in the long run, you're all riding a toy piece of, like a piece of wood, a toy. And some people are going to get mad at me and they're going to say like, oh, it's a way of life, don't talk about my way of life like that. But yeah, I agree, it's my way of life too, sure. But I'm getting off subject, but that's the coolest thing about it. You can literally do anything you want on a skateboard, and there's no rules. You can let your mind go free, let your legs do wonders, and let your brain fly high. I don't know what I just said at all. Wild Jack 3 asks, what is your least favorite trick? I was actually just talking to my friend Sam Vestal about this. Hard flips. I hate hard flips. I love how they look though. That's one of the best looking tricks if you can do them right. But I have lost hard flips about 5 or 6 times in my life, and it is so frustrating. I can't land them at all now. I haven't landed one in like 2 years, but there was a time where I could do them like every other try. And I remember the day that I learned them, I just did them all day, and I probably did like 50 that day, but I literally can't land one. They flip pretty good, but they just go to the side of me. They're the most frustrating trick ever, and even if I do land one, I feel like I'm not going to land another one tomorrow, so that is definitely one of the most frustrating tricks for me. And yeah, I'm gonna say that's my least favorite trick ever. Although it looks awesome. Leo Irvin asks, do you play Pokemon Go? I do. A lot of my friends quit, which sucks, but a lot of my friends also play, so that's good. But yeah, I love Pokemon Go. I'm almost level 24. The only thing that sucks is like the area that I live in, there's not much around. There's like a few Pokestops, but like 10 minutes away, downtown Cincinnati, that is where stuff happens. That's where like a lot of Pokestops are. So whenever I'm in there, there's a amazing amount of Pokemon everywhere, so that's awesome. But yeah, I definitely played like every day, no joke. I definitely play Pokemon Go every single day. It is fun, and if you don't like it, I don't care. That's cool. I wasn't gonna bring any of this up, but like everyone is saying, are you trying to grow a beard or a mustache? No. Look, that you can't even see anything on camera, but apparently in the picture that I posted on Instagram, you can see a little bit of facial hair. That's just me being lazy over the course of like 3 days or 4 days of not shaving, and that's about how much I can grow, and then it just starts looking like an idiot. It kind of looks like an idiot right now, but no, I can't grow a beard, and I'm very, very, very aware of that. Jake Bix 88 asks the question that everyone wants to know. Will you ever start skating stairs and gaps more? I would love to. Like, honestly, that's something that I would love to be able to do. But I definitely have commitment issues when it comes to jumping down stuff, and I don't know what it is, but if you watch me in person, like I'm very comfortable skating most objects, just not anything that involves a drop or a gap, really. Well, actually, like Eurogaps. Eurogaps are actually one of my favorite things to skate, but you're not jumping down, you're going up. I would love to be able to skate gaps better, because I don't skate them and I suck at them. But I've been trying to get better at them. Usually whenever I do try to get better at them, I just get really frustrated at myself because I'm like, wow, I should definitely be able to do this, and I can't. I can do a bunch of flat ground tricks, so I should be able to do them down like a 3 or a 4 stair, but it just doesn't happen for me, and I don't know what it is. It's probably just me being a whip. So I really should just go to like a stinking 2 stair, 3 stair, and just work my way up doing a bunch of flip tricks that I can absolutely do on flat and just try to take them down gaps. That's how you get better at them. I guess I've just never taken the time to do it, but yeah, I would definitely like to get better at gaps to answer your question. That was the question, right? Yeah. And last question. I believe this will be the last question. Dave Schultz asks, how do you deal with haters? And I think haters is a funny word, but people... I guess that is the correct word. When I think of a hater, I think of someone that actually doesn't really care about me. I'm burping. I think of someone that is purposefully trying to get under my skin. Usually, honestly, I just block them. I'm still burping. Very rarely do I like reply to them and try to like call them out, because that's just what they're wanting. I guess I just don't really understand them, because there's people on the internet, or in really not in person, only on the internet it seems like, that want to put you down, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get like a reaction out of you. So I really don't have a reaction anymore. I've been doing this for like 4 years, and it used to like bother me, but now I just know that they're trying to get under my skin. So why would I get upset about that? It just means that they're clicking your video, or my video, I guess. But I'm saying, if you're getting haters, they're clicking your thing, supporting you really by commenting, clicking on your stuff, and even though they're saying something negative, they're probably clicking over and over again to see if you reply. I don't know, I just find it really funny. So I just don't reply to them, and I see all the positive feedback. One person is allowed to not like me, or a lot of people are allowed to not like me because of all the support that I get as well. So that's awesome, and to those of you that actually like my stuff and really like it, I truly do appreciate it, and I don't say that enough, but you guys have changed my life, and if you're a hater and you want to comment on this video, that's completely fine, okay? You can do that. I like you too, hate man. I hate man. I like that better than hater. But anyway, that is all for this Q&A. I answered some questions, not 2,107,000, whatever I said, questions. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a fun Q&A. You guys are awesome for asking me all those questions. This Q&A was on Instagram, like I said. Usually I do them on Facebook. I've done them on Twitter and Snapchat before, so all my stuff is in the description, like all the links to social media, and is also in my outro, so follow those. This one is Instagram, at Samuel Tabor, and that is pretty much all I have to say. I'm going to do a barefoot carpet board trick, and when I say barefoot, I mean with socks. Oh gosh. You're welcome. Check out my new kicks. I like them. I'm going to put them on and do a cool trick for you. First try. Okay. Double flip. First try. Oh man, that was closer.
Closer.
Closer, man. Whoa.